Ready to get dirty?
Yeah, come
Put you to work.
What are you doing?
Just tearing the car apart. We're not gonna waste any time.
Lug nuts.
I'm gonna watch.
You're gonna watch. Because you're management, right?
It's all you. It's all you.
I break it, you buy it.
My biggest concern with Christine's designs is that it's really limiting.
Wow, we ain't got all day.
Help!
Try harder.
These other cats are gonna blow her out of the door if she walks in with an ice cream truck.
I don't think she knows too much about cars, but she's good with her hands.
I know they were razzing me in the beginning, saying like, you know, go get me coffee, give me snacks, I'm hungry, or whatever they were saying. And like, give me a wrench.
She's gonna have to be hardcore if she's gonna pull this off, so.
I have to get in there and get dirty. Are you proud of me?
You're learning.
You're proud of me, I can
should
tell.
be.
Came to put you to work. Well, last time you had me working power tools, I can only imagine what you might have for me today.
Let me see. I'm gonna have you do the hard stuff.
I just figured he'd be like, oh, maybe I won't do this.
Awesome.
I gotta give him, props for that.
That felt ridiculously awesome and incredibly scary.
My first impression of Stuart was I didn't get passion from him. It was all technical. It was like, I got this stuff and I got that stuff and all this little computerized this and that. So it was like meeting a computer.
I don't know, you're probably wondering why we're cutting a hole in the door. We're gonna have a casting couch come out of it.
Oh, really? So we're putting the casting couch.
I
Nice.
think he's going in a little cocky.
Oh, come on, Gary. My grandma welds faster than you.
That technical side of him is gonna, get in his way.
This one's gonna be funny to watch.
Is this what I'm using to cut it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got some gloves for you because your hands are gonna vibrate a lot.
Gary kind of did a little bit of trial by fire as far as the cutting when he showed me where to cut. How if you see me about to do something really bad?
I think he has a chance to win this if he can let go. He's one of those guys that's gonna have to just run full speed at the cliff and jump off.
All right, here goes nothing. Cutting on my own car was definitely scary. One, I didn't want to take a finger off, and two, I've never cut on a car before.
Oh, it's too far, up. No, just kidding. Oh.
Don't.
Okay, you're good.
Hey man, nerve-wracking enough.
I kind of do that to everybody that usually comes through here, like pointing the finger and going like, oh, shit. It's like, just kidding. You really suck.
And all of a sudden, the thing breaks off, and I'm embarrassed as hell. Here I go, I break off a blade.
All right, that's close enough. That's fine.
It's close enough.
Yeah. And then we'll think about it later.
I have a whole new respect for what you guys do.
Originally, the design Anthony had, the doors were going to go up, kind of like a gull wing. We decided to weld some hinges in the rocker panel, cut the roof, and weld the doors together, and the whole side of the car basically turns down.
So what are we working on right now?
We're trying to mock up where the hinges are going to go.
What are these doing?
These are going to get welded to the lower body panel and to the door,
So-
so that the door and the roof and everything that we're cutting off
Gonna pivot down
has
like
something
this.
to hinge off.
Got it, okay.
Lee brought me into this project because I specialize in fiberglass to metal to wiring, electronics, you name it, I can handle it.
We're going to weld these doors shut now.
So once we do this, we can never go back, right?
That's right.
Interesting thing about Anthony, all the things that I love about him happen to be the things that'll make working with him challenging.
So Lee, does it get easier from this point or harder? Harder. You know, I like to just do it and ask questions later.
I gotta figure out some way to reel this wild guy in and get him to stay with one thing and make that thing happen.
So Lee, what's up? You feeling confident about this?
No, dude. I'm not at all comfortable with
you. We got
anything
love.
we're doing here. Oh,
Did it came through? How are we doing there?
we're good. It's on fire. No, I forgot to do the cut the roof thing. Damn.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, wait.
He had the welder weld the door to the upper part of the car before we cut the upper part of the car, and it needed to be done first because the door had to open in order to cut it.
I'm not taking that off. I will it back, but I'm not gonna take it off.
Once you weld something to it, metal to metal, it's kind of a pain in the ass to like take it off. I knew I was gonna forget. I was hoping that Dan would remember. I forgot.
So we need to take it out, right?
Yeah. This is bull.
Lee is insane, you know, going way ahead of himself, forgetting steps. It's driving me crazy. We're never gonna get this thing done.
I don't think this is gonna be an easy road. I'm pretty concerned about that.
Christine,
I'm coming.
Anthony Valadez.
Yes, sir.
So Gary and I are still working on the inside of the car, and out of nowhere comes Zulu. I think we have a visitor, Gary. This impeccably dressed, tattooed demigod of a man.
Stuart.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
A moment of your time, if you please.
Of course. Can you spare me for a minute, Gary?
They've got to perform in front of the judges. They all talk about, well, I've got this big plan and this. It's like, no, this isn't really about your big plan. It's about your 15 minutes of fame in front of these people.
It's designed so that you could write a movie, shoot a movie, edit a movie, and in a sense, show a movie all in one car.
You got a lot going on here, my man. He goes so far tech and doesn't pay attention to the art of it, then he's gonna lose everybody. What's the product you're gonna throw down that they see happen right there? They wanna see this car do something, and then that's it, and you give it to them.
Whatever the overall presentation is, will be heavily influenced by what Zulu told me today.
I understand you're a DJ.
Correct.
And that's pretty much what this car is about. He's gonna have a problem with the judges perceiving him as just the DJ. I mean, we're talking heavy-duty cats, producers, people that work in the industry. You are the creative, my man. You're gonna tell those tech heads what to do. I understand you're also a musician.
That's correct.
What do you play?
I play drums. I also produce. I work with live musicians.
So you got a lot going on musically.
I think so.
More than just a DJ.
Then I need to step it up. I'm embracing it. I'm embracing the changes. The possibilities, they're infinite.
Let's talk about ice cream and you.
Okay.
That's what you do, huh? Ice cream?
It's not all that I do, it's what I love to do.
That's not all that you do. What is all that you do?
Not all that I do.
I hate to say it, but the whole thing needs to be kind of scrapped. I mean, it's an ice cream truck. What if you roll up in my neighborhood and I don't want ice cream?
I guess that would be sort of limiting if all I have is ice cream.
It might be.
Do you have any input on how to really dazzle someone in this final?
I don't really want to see you behind the camera shooting things, because then you're just a tool like the car. You're gonna have to really crack the whip on those guys. At times, you might have to be the bad guy with them and say, hey, let's chop chop. Dude, you are God and you're building a chariot. Those cats are waiting to build it. What is it? You can't go in there and go, well, make it fly. Concrete, what are you gonna tell those guys?
It is gonna be, oh, that's such a good question. Wait, time out.
I'm a little worried for Anthony's team. Go back and revisit the drawing board and maybe, hey, it's your deal with the tuner. You need a crazy blender that pops out of the tires, and you tell him, dude, that needs to happen. I think Christine has a chance of winning this if she rises above just the ice cream truck thing.
Go big or go home, right? That's what they say.
That's it.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Thinking about the car.
Yeah? I think we
So-
should have a little chat about it, actually.
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should.
Well, I have a few things for you I think you might get excited about.
Oh, okay.
Freezer. We found a mini freezer. Since you're doing ice cream, I think freezer.
Well, you know what? I think that's actually going to change just a little bit. Had a talk with Zulu, and the fact of the matter is I know how to do a lot more stuff than ice cream, and it would actually benefit me if this car could do a lot more than ice cream.
That whole ice cream thing out the window, so.
Is there any way for like a stovetop type deal?
Now you're asking for a lot. Now that we're on the same page, I can start ordering stuff, get the parts here, and then we can start rocking and rolling.
Reinvent the wheels.